Ooh, yes, guys. You guys read the title correctly. I brought a glitched Mega Pokemon into the Go Battle League by accident. No joke. I'll show you guys, but also I'll tell you guys what kind of happened before I show you guys the footage. But hi to all of you guys. So yes, I was playing the Go Battle League weekend, 100 battles on each of the days on Saturday and Sunday, and I completed my 200 battles. However, during one of the battles, something really crazy happened. It's something that I cannot explain. Even when I showed the footage to some of the PvP players at where I was at in Malang, they were also very shocked to see what happened. And at first when the thing happened, I was like totally stunned and I was kind of lost for words. But even so, yes, I managed to complete my 200 battles during the weekend. It was a very exhausting weekend for me because I wasn't feeling well at all. I was spending my time in the community. I was also multitasking to play Go Battle League. So maybe all those factors contributed to why I was so exhausted during the whole weekend. But definitely it was a very fun and fulfilling one because I wanted to see if I was able to complete 200 battles while still maintaining my sanity. Just kidding. So anyway, if you guys want to see what went down, I'll show you guys right now. Let's go ahead and start off with this. Alright, so this is the previous battle before it happened. I'm going to show you guys an extra 3 battles after this also. And yep, you guys can see that this particular battle went down as per normal. See, take a look at it. I'm still using my Gyarados, yeah? My Gyarados is still a Gyarados. A regular Gyarados. We won the battle against that Metagross. Then eventually I went on to another battle. Press next. Okay, take a screenshot first. Why I took a screenshot is because I saw there's a rainbow over there because we were at a place that was very beautiful, and eventually I saw that in-game was also a rainbow for me. I took a screenshot of it to show them, and then I went on to the next battle. So when the battle started, something happened. Look at this. Okay, look at this. It kind of glitched out error finding match. I was like, okay, not too sure what happened. Let's go back to the battle portion, and okay, the battle started. When I looked at it, I'm like, look at that on the right. There is a Mega Gyarados at 3,834 CP. What's going on? I do not know, but I just carried on to play as per normal. My opponent decided to switch into the Shadow Gardevoir. The Shadow Gardevoir is going to use the Synchronize. I'm going to have to shield this because Shadow Gardevoir's damage is just super duper insanely high. But what is going on? Why is there a Mega here in the Master Premier League? I do not know. Alright, Mega Pokemon are not supposed to be used at all. There's no way you can use Mega Pokemon, and obviously when I was playing this, I showed like the other people around me, and we were all stunned, we were all shocked. Alright, so eventually he brought in his Machamp again. Obviously he's doing super effective damage to my Snorlax, and then I decided to shield this so that I could fire off a Body Slam onto the Snorlax, onto the Machamp, sorry. And I was thinking, wait, right now, if I were to bring in the Gyarados, would it be suffering super effective damage? Because the typing, if it's a Mega, it will be a Water and Dark typing Pokemon and suffer super effective damage from fighting. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just a visual glitch, just bring in the Gyarados. And I was like, go Mega Gyarados! I'm like, no way, no way. I was totally stunned, like, how did this happen? And I'm getting hit super effective. Now he's going to use his Rock Slide. It did neutral damage, and it did so much damage because at 3,834 CP, the Mega Gyarados is no longer at level 50. It's a lower level. I believe it should be level 30 something. And then now I'm facing level 50 Pokemon in the Master League. So in a way, I'm having a very huge disadvantage, but also the fact that right now I'm going to switch into Primarina. As you guys can see that the Machamp is doing super effective damage to my Gyarados. In fact, when I was showing the players around me, they were saying that if my Gyarados did not accidentally, magically, Mega Evolve by itself, I probably would have won this battle. Yes, I lost this battle. You guys will see why later on, alright? We're going to go with the training keys and just try to charm down the Snorlax. We're going to bring in the Gyarados and farm down the Snorlax. Okay, great. Looking fine, right? Until the Machamp comes in and do a few more counters. We are suffering super effective damage, which is not supposed to happen to a regular Gyarados. But yes, to a Mega Gyarados, it is suffering super effective damage from the fighting move. So Cross Chop is going to knock us out, and boom, we lost that battle. So I was very confused, and I was like, okay, what is going on? Seriously, what is going on? So I continued the screen recording. I decided to back out, not even continue with the next battle. Look at my Mega. It is Houndoom. It's Mega Houndoom, and it's left with 5 hours and 17 minutes. How did the Mega Gyarados come into play? I do not know. Okay, don't ask me. If you guys have an answer for that, let me know. Anyway, let's go into the next battle. So I decided to actually change my team up a bit, and I decided to use Magnezone, Shadow Magnezone, together with Excadrill and Primarina. I feel like this combination is very good. Although sometimes if people were to lead with Haxorus, that's when it's going to be a very, very big problem for you, especially when you have two Pokemon that are weak to Haxorus counters. But still, there is a way to win it if you actually play it right. So right now, I'm also using Primarina. Primarina is a Pokemon that one of the top players, PvP top players in Malang actually suggested to me. Thank you very much, E1, for this suggestion. Eventually, we had to change our team out a bit as we progress up to 2,400 CP. So just looking at this, you guys can see that I almost took out a Primarina. We're going to bring in Magnezone. We're going to get hit by a Dazzling Gleam. Sorry, a Draining Kiss, not Dazzling Gleam. Keep forgetting that it's called Draining Kiss, guys. Yeah, but yes, it has Draining Kiss and Hydro Pump. In the future, when Primarina actually does get its Community Day, most popular Community Day, during that period, when it gets Hydro Cannon, oh my god, this Pokemon is going to be so sick, man. I mean, it's the same typing as Azumarill, hence why Azumarill with Water and Fairy typing, it is very, very good for the Great League, and this basically is the Azumarill of the Master League. Alright, so you guys can see right now, I'm not in a very good position because the Haxorus is doing so much damage to my Steel typing Magnezone. Alright, so Shadow Magnezone is better than the non-Shadow one, so hence why I use it, and also this is a 100% IV Shadow Magnezone that I have, thankfully that I have that. Alright, we're going to bring in our Excadrill. I need to save my Excadrill because it is very important that I have this to actually counter the Haxorus, since my Magnezone is going to do like very little damage to it. So we're going to have to use our Drill Run right now to actually do as much damage as we can to the Haxorus. Alright, it's not going to knock it out, but almost knocking it out. We're going to have to shield up against the next move again. But then he switched into Togekiss, which then I have to go with Rock Slides. So just farming as much energy as I can, going with the first Rock Slide after farming up for 2. Alright, so at this point I was thinking, okay, wait, I need to get rid of the Haxorus, and I cannot not have enough energy, so I have to get a lot more energy. So I'm charging up to another second Rock Slide, basically 2 Rock Slide or 2 Drill Runs. Going to Rock Slide the Togekiss, bring in Magnezone to farm down the Togekiss, and then after that I will actually Drill Run the Haxorus. Alright, but I was also worried that the Haxorus would actually charge up enough energy against my Magnezone that it could actually use its charge move on my Excadrill. So it was very, very close, and Haxorus wins CMP type against Excadrill, and so it's going to be very close, but I managed to actually do this, score this, because both of our Pokemon got knocked out simultaneously, and we scored a win just like that. It was very, very close, one of my closest battle when we actually have a Haxorus lead against my Magnezone. So eventually I did switch my team up a bit. I decided to bring in Excadrill as the lead. And I think this is the first battle, and I'm going to show you guys with Excadrill as the lead. Okay, not yet, maybe the next one. So Magnezone still. So Magnezone is such a great Pokemon that most of the people who are playing in the Master League Premier are using Primarina, Gyarados, Dragonite, etc. All these Magnezone can handle relatively well. So of course Gyarados and Primarina, or those two Pokemon, just gets taken out so easily. I'm going to go with a bait with the Mirror Shot, see whether you can bait a shield also. Alright, so another Pokemon that you can actually handle very well with Magnezone is also Florigerus, which is technically the second best Pokemon to use in the Master Premier League, behind of Dragonite. So it's very, very useful to use this particular Pokemon. So you guys can see, I'm just going to shoot that because I have a lot of energy on it. I do not want to lose the energy. I'm going to use another Mirror Shot right now. Let's see if this is going to go through or not. Alright, so let's see. Okay, it goes through. One more fast move and it's down. We are both equal on shields, and my Magnezone is still alive with a lot of health. We're going to go with our Wild Charge. Let's see if the opponent is going to shoot this. He may think I might go for a bait and this might go through, right? So we're going to gamble for it, and boom! Oh my god, that did insane damage. One more fast move is down, and the last Pokemon is even weaker to Electric, and that is Gyarados. We're going to go with a Mirror Shot because I cannot reach the Wild Charge in time, since the Waterfall is going to knock us out. And then I'm going to switch into my Primarina. Primarina doesn't suffer super effective damage from any of the moves from Gyarados, whether is it Dragon Breath, Waterfall, or even Bite, which I did see some people using it. Alright, for Gyarados, as the fast move. For charge move, why none of the charge move does super effective to Primarina at all also. So that's how insane Primarina can be against even Gyarados or even any fighting type Pokemon. Next opponent against Orphans 2016. Alright, so this particular battle, yep, I brought in Excadrill. Finally, the Excadrill lead is here against her mirror Excadrill, which is a level 51, I believe 98% Excadrill at 3704 CP. So it's a best buddied one. I did not best buddy any of my Pokemon. I normally don't like to best buddy any of my Pokemon because I don't wish to waste the swapping to actually accumulate hearts for other Pokemon that I have not reached best buddy with. Alright, so we're going to go with our Drill Run. We're going to lose CMP die since we are not at level 51, and basically we will have to see if we can try and catch the Drill Run on our Primarina. Alright, going with the second Drill Run, and then I'm also going to have to shield this. This will knock out my Excadrill, so hence why I would like to save it. Alright, so let's see if the opponent is going to shield this or not. High chance she would. Both shields are gone just that quickly, man. This is probably the fastest way to burn both shields from each of us in the Master Premier League, man. Alright, fastest possible way already. Okay, and now we're going to try and catch on the Primarina. Wow, 4, 5, okay, switch. And then she's going to Drill Run the Primarina. Obviously, I do not want it to Drill Run the Magnezone. It's going to get one-shot KO since it is double weak to ground. So yes, Excadrill is the best counter against Magnezone. But you know, Magnezone has so many utility in this particular league. That you can use it against Togekis, you can use it against Primarina, you can use it against Dragonite, etc. It's just so good. Alright, even Gyarados. Those 4 Pokemon to me are like the key Pokemon that if you can counter those Pokemon, it's really a big win. So right now we're going to go with Rock Slide. Okay, do a bit of damage and knocking out the Togekis. We are ahead on energy just by a bit, so she decided to bring in Primarina, which is not good for us. Okay, and then we're going to go with our Drill Run. If we were to switch into our Magnezone, then she's going to bring into the Drill Run user and then knock us out. So that's not good. So we're going to get taken out. We're going to have to farm up a little bit of energy. So remember, the Excadrill is down to roughly 60% health. We're going to try and charge up as much energy as we can. If I were her though, I would have switched into the Excadrill immediately. Alright, so that I can just Drill Run the Magnezone. Alright, but we're going to go with our Mirror Shot. Alright. Mirror Shot and Wild Charge will both be resisted. Wild Charge is double resisted thanks to its ground typing. Mirror Shot is single resisted, so we're going to go with that first. But Wild Charge does a lot more damage since it has same type attack bonus and it's a better move to actually use also. So Wild Charge does a little bit more, but it's not enough. One more fast move. One more fast move. Oh my god, look at that. We won that with just a sliver of health left. One more Mud Shot would have taken us out. But luckily we won that by a bit. Alright, going to the next battle right now, and the next battle, I believe this should be the last one already I'm showing you guys for today. I'm pretty exhausted from playing the 200 battles today. I've not even played any battles at all. I'm just super exhausted. I don't feel like playing Go Battle League already, but we will see how and if we can progress up the rankings in the next few weeks. Alright, so starting off the Hexorus again, and now switching to Primarina against a mirror match Primarina, and I'm using Charm. She's using Waterfall, and in this situation, the Waterfall actually charges up the energy quicker than using the Charm, but Charm's, you know, damage is definitely better against a Primarina since you don't do resisted damage. Waterfall will be resisted thanks to the water typing that Primarina has. Alright, so just gonna go with our Disarming Voice. Why did I say Draining Kiss? It's Disarming Voice. It's Disarming Voice, Brandon. It's not Draining Kiss. Oh my god, I'm getting all the moves wrong. I'm dumb. Oh my god, seriously, I kept thinking it's Draining Kiss. I do not know why. Disarming Voice. Yeah, I'm using the move and I didn't even know that it's not even Draining Kiss. Okay, whatever. Okay, anyway, you guys can see I'm in this situation where we wait for him to bring in the other Pokemon. It's the Togekiss. So Togekiss wise, I'm just going to bring in Magnezone. Alright, Magnezone is technically better than the Excadrill in this situation. And then he brought in the Hexorus. Going to go with one Mirror Shot first, gambling for the debuff to lower the attack by 1 stage, 25%. Alright, so hopefully it happened and we burn a shield. That's very good already. I'm very happy that that happened. Alright, we're going to go with Drill Run. Since we have one shield left also, we are kind of good. Even if we do get hit by one move, if I was him, I would actually use the Breaking Swipe as quickly as possible so that it will actually lower the attack of my Excadrill so that the Drill Run does a little bit less damage. I'm going to have to... Did I shield this? No, I don't shield this. Actually, I let it go through so that I can farm up the energy. against the Hexaurus with my Magnezone and one-shot KO the Togekiss. Alright, going with that, and then we're gonna shoot this definitely. Alright, then after that, Wild Charge the Togekiss, and it will take out the Togekiss totally since it's left with like a little bit of health. Alright, so go with that. Togekiss comes in, Wild Charge, here we go. And yeah, so all I've got to say is that during this 200 battles, it was really exhausting, but it was definitely fun and fulfilling to have been able to do this. But it's something that I rarely do, and oh yeah, sorry, it was a simultaneous knockout. I forgot that it was a simultaneous knockout. The mistake that I made was I used the Wild Charge too early. I should have done 2 Sparks first before I did the Wild Charge, so that was a mistake. Anyway, after playing all those, I went up to 2,376 points, went up and down quite a bit, and yep, I've reached the maximum number of battles for today, both for Saturday and Sunday, and that was how my Go Battle League day went. Alright, so that is all that I have to show to you guys in this video, man. It's still very amazing to me how that Mega Gyarados appeared in the battle. If you guys have any answer to that, let me know. I showed you guys the entire screen recording. I had the error before the battle started, and eventually it came out to be a Mega Gyarados. And I dare say that if it was the regular Gyarados, I would have won that battle and wouldn't have lost that one. So I'm kind of unhappy by that. But even so, I know this kind of glitches would happen, but it's still so amazing to see something like that happen. Let me know also in the comment section if this has ever happened to any of you guys before. Also, quite amazing to see some screenshots or screen recording of it too. I mean, of course, you guys have to tweet to me on it. Alright, so that is all that I have to show to you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, goodbye.